Hello guys, welcome back to a new Kicking Mustang gameplay video. This time I have been severely hampered by some extreme weather. It's absolutely tipping it down and it's near freezing conditions. My Type 89 rifle that I had planned on using at this event has become waterlogged and the hop is not working correctly. It does mean that I am using this Mac 10 submachine gun by Tokyo Marui. It doesn't have very long range, but it is very quiet and it does allow me to utilise stealth against the enemies. Our mission is to capture a fuel depot before moving on to the next objective, and despite not having a sniper rifle I still employ the same techniques, and hopefully you'll find this interesting. As an airsoft sniper, it's always important to remain hidden, but if you do not know the location of the enemies, you're not able to affect the battlefield. And thankfully here I have been able to spot two of the enemy team's snipers before they are aware that I am in the area. And because I'm using such a quiet gun, the enemy snipers are not aware that I am in the area, and they make the mistake of calling for a medic. With the enemy snipers now cleared out, I'm able to move through the tree line and set up a better hide position with good observation over the terrain in front of me. But before I'm able to do that, an enemy sniper has seen his teammates being hit out and leaving the area, and he's trying to be clever and flank around the outside, but I'm able to spot him first, which gives me the upper hand, and I set up an ambush. North of the fuel dump, over. Repeat please, over. With my team now commencing their attack from the south, I move in alone from the north, relying on my camouflage and stealth to getting as close as possible before I open fire with my Mac 10. Here I see the first enemy as I make my final approach towards the fuel depot, and the most important thing for me now is to do a full recon of the area, locate the enemy players before I start my attack. The reason is pretty simple. If I do not know where all the players are, as soon as I start firing and the enemy players start going down, their teammates are going to be aware of where I am, and then they will have the upper hand. Without this recon, it will just turn into a suicide mission. As you can see, the cover on the ground is pretty sparse, so I remain standing vertical using the trees to mask my movements. When there's only a couple of enemies located like this, it is possible to keep an eye on where they are looking. If they're not looking in my direction, I'm able to move forward deeper into the hornet's nest. And it really is a hornet's nest here. You can see there are 5 enemies, and should one of them spot me here, there is almost no way I'm going to get out of this one alive. My best hope is to get in as close as possible to them, taking them out one at a time. as I make my approach on my first target, I'm going to prioritise which of these enemies are the most dangerous. The two enemies to the right of me are both lying down with long guns facing away. The two enemies by the tree stump here are probably the most dangerous, so I keep my Mac 10 trained on them in case things turn south and I have to start firing. And despite the short range of my Mac 10, its silence allows me to use it almost like a mini sniper rifle here to remain undetected. And in the right hands, in the right situation, a silent gun like this Mac 10 is the ultimate stealth weapon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He'll take that. Man, why are we not watching my six? Because he's watching it hard.
Gary, come in. Do you come in? Gary, do you read me? Over. Oh, I think I've just wiped them out, mate. I'm right by the fuel dump. Move in, move in, move in.
And that brings us to the end of this gameplay. My team move in and we capture the fuel dump before moving on to the next objective. I do hope you enjoyed this gameplay with the Mac 10, and thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.